Everyone, this is Kim. Welcome Kim back to the show. Wow. Unbelievable. Now, if Kim looks familiar to you, it's because she has appeared on our show 3 times. You see, after a frightening addiction to alcohol and sex, Kim brought 5 different men to our show to find out if they fathered her 2 children, Addison and Nicholas. So before we find out why Kim is back today, take a look at her emotional journey to the show. The first time Kim came to our show, she was positive that either Daniel or Anthony was the father of her son, Nicholas.
It's not about myself, it's about my son.
They don't know which one is the father. You want to be the father?
That's my son.
You want to be the father?
Hell yeah, I want to be the father.
Daniel, you are not the father. Anthony, you are not. Weeks later, Kim returned with Daniel and another man, Anthony, to see if they were the father of her other child, Addison. Ever since she was pregnant, your man has been thought of as the father.
Along with 4 or 5 other guys, yeah. Why don't you go get a job and support your kids and keep
When it comes to 1-year-old Addison, Daniel, you are not the father. Anthony, you are not. Most recently, Kim returned to test 2 more men, Grady and Brian, to see if either were the father of her 2 children.
Look at that! That's blood on the white girl!
Have you come to see them? Hell no.
When it comes to 1-year-old Addison, Brian, you are not. Grady, you are not the father. When it comes to 5-month-old Nicholas, Grady, you are not. So, Kim is back today. She is not going to give up. She wants to find the fathers of her 2 children. And she has brought 2 new men, a man named Zach, another man named Joe. Now, you have a confession to make before we move on.
Yes, Maury, I had a sex and alcohol addiction. I had a little bit too much to drink one night at a party. And these men right here, they damn well know that I slept with them. And they damn well know they cannot deny my beautiful baby. No, don't even shake your head. Don't even shake your head. You know, both of you.
Okay, I understand that we're talking about 2 babies, right?
Yes.
So that had to be
Both
more
my
than
beautiful
one
babies.
party that you got drunk at.
Yes, Maury, I had a sex and alcohol addiction. There ain't just gonna be one party.
Were
It's gonna be a lot.
these guys at both parties?
Oh, these guys were at a lot of parties. There ain't just one party.
What did you discover when you went home after the last time?
Well, Maury, when I went home, I had a very emotional journey home. I had to sit down and think about who is what and what's what. I had to really sit down and think because my babies deserve a father, and I'm not gonna put up with these men. And I ain't got babies. I'm not gonna do it because I'm tired. My babies are nothing but the best.
So you called Joe, you called Zach.
Yeah, I called both of them, my Maury. I told them, you know, you are the father. One of you guys are the father.
Right.
And you need to step up and get a paternity test. I don't care what you think. You know, they look just alike, especially Zachary. If they're going to sit there and they're going to have sex irresponsibly, and they're going to drink irresponsibly, they better step up and responsibility. No way. If you are partying, you are doing irresponsible things.
He looks like these 2.
Yeah, Maury, look at this face. Look at this. Look at this. Look. It is pooping and pudding.
Wait a minute.
Look at these eyes. No, look at the forehead.
This guy?
Look, yes, Maury, look. Look.
This guy?
Look.
Okay.
I am backing down. My babies deserve a daddy, and they're 2 beautiful babies. They have no reason
By
to
the
be
way,
denied.
So you heard. So apparently, what you heard was these guys were bragging that they had sex.
Yeah,
with
Maury, a friend of mine called me up saying these people are bragging about having all this party and all this sex. Well, you know what? If you're going to have sex and you're going to brag about it, you're going to step up with your responsibilities. Step it up. Step it up.
This is what Zach and Joe had to say. Watch.
I didn't even know Kim wanted me to take a DNA test till I got a call a week ago. Me and Kim were at a party together where she supposedly got pregnant. Now she's just picking a bunch of people from the party to take a DNA test.
Kim never even told me she had kids. I seen her at a party, and we both had a lot to drink. What happened after that, it's anyone's guess.
I didn't know she had kids either. I did the DNA test with no problem because I know I'm not the father.
I have 4 kids. I don't want 2 more. I quit partying, but clearly Kim hasn't.
I only know Kim from parties. I can't believe how many times she's been on the show and how many men she's had tested.
It looks like every guy that parties with Kim is going to end up on the Maury show. And that's a whole lot of men.
Everyone here's Zach and Joe.
It don't matter how many men I've had tested. If you guys are in the bed with someone, you gotta take some responsibility. It don't even matter.
Kim, sit down. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
You ever expect to be on the Maury show?
No.
I guess not. Did you know how many times she's been on the show?
Nope.
Not till now.
Oh, you didn't know she brought all these other guys?
The thing is, it don't matter. If you laid up in a bed with someone, you better know you take some responsibility. You're gonna drink, you're gonna party, you better know. If
So
you're gonna
Zach-
sit there and drink irresponsibly, have sex
Zach.
irresponsibly, you better know you're gonna take some responsibility. So one of you
Kim,
guys are going
Kim.
home.
Zach, what was your reaction when she called you on the phone?
I didn't know what to think.
You didn't know what to think?
No, not at all.
You think those 2 kids?
That's you sat there and told me there's no way I'd touch you. There ain't no way. How do you know if you're intoxicated? Straight up ignorant.
You think you're the father?
I ain't no genealogy specialist, but those kids don't look like me.
They just don't.
Oh, you be stupid. You be stupid. No.
Well, we're going to find out right now.
Find out which one of you guys are going home. Those are my pride and joy. Those are mine.
When it comes to 1-year-old Addison, Joe, you are not the father. When it comes to 6-month-old Nicholas, Joe, you are not the father. When it comes to 1-year-old Addison, Zach, you are not the father. When it comes to 6-month-old Nicholas, Zach, you are not the father. No, you can't do this, Kim. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Look, you're a good mother to these 2 boys, okay? Your children are the most important things to you, okay, right now? If you want to continue the search, we'll be glad to help you.
There's no.
Can you think about anybody else? We'll be glad to help you. Maybe you can talk to some other friends at the party. You're a good mother to these 2 boys, okay? Kim's desperate search for the father of her 2 children has been heartbreaking.
I had a sex and alcohol addiction.
7 different men have now taken 11 DNA tests. Not the father. And yet Kim does not know who the fathers of Addison and Nicholas are. Executive producer Paul Fallhaber sat down with this devastated young mother after the show.
I just can't do this anymore.
It's amazing when you look at your 2 children, they look so much alike. There's gotta be some guy around town who looks just like him because they have such a distinct look.
My daughter, she goes around stores and she yells out, Dada, Dada, and it breaks me so bad. Trying so hard for my kids, but it seems like I'm failing them each time.
You're not failing them. You're being the best mom that you can because you're doing everything you can and you're not worrying about yourself. You're being selfless.
This addiction hurt me so bad. The only
Hurts a
good
lot of
thing that
people.
came out of it was my kids.
Maybe someone out there is watching the show and they know you or they recognize you from that party. And maybe they can contact you or contact the show. You can't stop looking though. You can't stop looking. You can't.
Hard.